Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome from wherever it is you're tuning in from. Welcome to Gen X Glam on YouTube. And if you have not joined Gen X Glam on Discord, there are invitation links to our Gen X Glam Discord server in all the video descriptions and many of the video comments. So I would love to see you there. We are just a group of not only fashion and beauty sort of, like-minded folks, but there's also some great LIVIN channels going on over there. We're trying to build a community and would love to see you there. Plus I think there's some great giveaways going on over there. We've got some Charlotte Tilbury giveaway going on, some P. Louise, Elf. So consider joining, and we have to keep moving because I'm in a hurry. As usual, I am just trying to salvage what's left of yesterday's hair. Used a little bit of my Amika dry shampoo, which is left over from the holidays, because that Amika brand is fantastic, and if I can find it marked down at a Winners, a TJ Maxx, a Marshalls, anywhere I can find it marked down, I absolutely grab it up. Hard to find the dry hair shampoo marked down, but definitely can find some other great Amika products that I bought during the holidays. Over the holidays at Sephora, treated myself to it, and yeah, it was one of those days I'm not washing my hair today. I want to play around with my new flat iron that I got over the weekend. It's called Bioionic, and it's the one that my hairdresser uses, and I've been going to the same person for a little over 2 years now. She's introduced me to a lot of great products. This is one of my favorite. These are my two favorite ones she's introduced me to. This is like a leave-in conditioner detangler, and this will bring your hair back to life on those days you wake up and it's just all over the place, and you can just spray this in, get a little bit more under control, maybe take your hot airbrush to it and sleek it out a little bit, and then hit it with a flat iron or whatever. So that's great. This leave-in conditioner, it comes in travel too. And then this AG Deflect is a great it's a great heat protector. I had never heard of either of these brands before I moved here to Canada, and I'm actually using them. I use them daily, and I give them to family and friends. So yeah, I'm hooked. I am hooked. So when I saw my hairstylist this weekend, I was actually taking my 18-year-old to get his haircut because the barber's not good enough anymore. Turned 18 and it's look, smacks here and there. No, the barber doesn't know what they're doing and blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, let me take you to my person. So yeah, he's been going now to my person for the past couple of haircuts. Loves her. And anyway, I took him in, and I had just dried my hair and hadn't done anything to it. And she could probably tell, right? She's a pro. And she's like, hey, do you want to flat iron your hair? She gave me her flat iron, which I love, because when I get my hair done, I don't want a lot done to it. I never want it curled. I really don't even want any product in it other than hair protector if she, takes her flat iron to it. So I already knew, I loved her flat iron over my flat iron. Mine, you can see, is much skinnier. So you're look how much wider those, this iron is compared to that one. See, you can just see. So I think that's one of the big attractions. I don't know. It just seems so much smoother. Mine was really old. It was time to upgrade. So, and I actually did try to upgrade last year, but it was an epic fail, and I don't like it. I got sucked into buying a flat iron that has air coming out of it from this brand. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Lange. And it's I don't know. It never really caught on with me. There's air that comes out of it. It's supposed to curl at the same time, which I don't even know why I thought that was a good idea, because I never curl my hair. I prefer to have my hair straight. But my son says he can sell that one on Kijiji for me. So there's that. Anyway, like I said, I'm in a massive hurry today. I was glad I was able to bring my hair back from the absolute, bedhead status with a little bit of dry hair shampoo, leave-in conditioner, and the new flat iron, because I just don't have time to wash and dry my hair every day. I don't know about you. I think that that's becoming more and more of a thing, or at least it's something that people are talking about. They're admitting yeah, I don't wash my hair every day. When your hair every day, it dries it out, it strips it of enzymes, all this stuff. So I used to be a person that did wash and dry my hair every single day, and it's like, ah. All right, so today I'm going to talk about the brand Rimmel. I don't have a lot of Rimmel London, and I was actually chatting on Discord with one of my new members. Well, they like new. You guys are all new. There's not many of us. I was chatting with one of my members about Rimmel, and I was like, you know what? I've never really researched the brand, and you know, I see it all the time. It's got its place on the wall at the drugstores, and I see it all the time. And then I'm like, okay, let me get a little bit more. The only thing I had from Rimmel was like a eyeshadow, like one of these creamy eyeshadows. I have this. It's called their Wonder Cloud. It's the only thing I have. And I was like, you know what? This is an affordable brand. I'm just gonna spray my face to get it a little bit moist because I feel like my skin yesterday, I played pickleball, and after pickleball, I had some like red splotches on my skin. It was looking a little rough, and I was like, oh no. But I woke up today and it's not as bad. It was like right around this area. I'm just gonna use my e.l.f. like dewy coconut mist just to get like a little bit of hydration before we get going here. I probably should have used, I should use a hydrating toner as well, but I don't want to actually put too much on. Anyway, getting back to Rimmel, that brand has been around since 1834. It was started by like a father-son duo, but it was really the son, this Eugene Rimmel, that blew it up. They started off with like perfumes, and then when Eugene kind of took it over, he ventured into like formulas and more of the cosmetics, and he is actually the person that is accredited. He gets the credit for like inventing the first non-toxic mascara. It's called like Super Fit. And ironically enough, mascara is something that I did not buy from Rimmel's, but so I'm not going to do like a full face, but I'm going to use a lot. I'm going to start with this clear brow gel that I got. Everything too, I'd like to say, was a fair price point. Like I didn't pay over $10 US for any of this stuff. And there were a few products, the blush and the setting powder, I paid like $8.90. They were on sale for $8.99 Canadian. So that's not bad. I didn't think that was bad at all. I didn't buy any lipsticks, but I did buy this cool like lip gloss. So I've used this concept before, where you put it on, like you put the color on, you don't touch your lips together for like 60 seconds, and then you use the other side to like lock it in, and then it's supposed to be non-transfer. I'm kind of excited to use that. It seems kind of gimmicky. I have bought it before, and I don't know if I bought it in CoverGirl or Revlon. We're gonna try it. I got this Kind and Free Skin 10. It's in shade 150, which is rose vanilla. And the person at the shop, we you know, I actually don't usually bother the people at the shops about, you know, like, hey, what color do you think I should use, like blah blah blah. I usually just try to figure it out myself, but this shade actually had a tester, which is rare at the drugstores to find testers, and I tested it and I thought it looked right, and so we did talk, and she agreed. I kind of know a lot of these people at the Shoppers Mart. This was a Rexall drug. They also have some nice cosmetics, great drugstore selection, some higher end skincare, and they have great samples. Anyway, I knew her from before, talking to her about NYX, and she agreed, okay, yeah, I think that shade's good for you. And then I just picked up like this. I love these multi-tone foundations. This is like a brick of like shimmery highlighter. This is just one of the blushes. I really liked this color because I thought, like, I love this kind of like deep mauve raisiny color, and that is the color of my favorite Fenty. Well, this is my favorite cream blush. It's made by Fenty, and I just thought I wear this a lot, and I thought, well, those really match nicely. And I picked up another one of the eyeshadows, like more of a browner color, and I picked up this just setting powder, which gets great reviews. All of these powder products get great reviews. And the word that keeps coming up is they're like finely powdered, buildable. You get really great reviews. I mean, it's been around since 1834. Eugene went on to have 2 sons that took over the company, and over the years it's changed hands many times. It's currently, its parent company is a company called Coty, C-O-T-Y. And then I picked up this Radiant Primer. All this stuff that I picked up gets really, really good reviews. So I'm excited to just put a little of it down. I don't know how much I'll be able to share with you just because I'm in a hurry and I probably will have to finish my face offline. But I'm going to start with some Charlotte Tilbury skincare. This is just the Magic Serum. Let's get a little bit of this down. I love this stuff. It gives you like a nice radiant glow, and it just feels so nice going on your skin. And honestly, I've never had any issues with this pilling whatsoever, which is great. I'm going to go in with my Clarins Under Eye Revive. It's been a while since we've used this, but I'm feeling like I wish that I would have put this in the fridge last night. This end is a great depuffer, but honestly, it's inside of the cap and just sitting at room temperature. When you put it on, it does like feel cool. So you don't have to keep it in the fridge. It's great if you do, but you just kind of have to get in there and be quick because it does warm up to your skin quickly. That once you get, your skin's warm, right? So you just have to just kind of get what you can out of it and move on, which is exactly what I'm doing this morning. I'm just going to tap that in gently, very gently. Come on, wake up. I revive me. All right, a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream before I go in. Ideally, like, don't do as I do. If you have time, gosh, don't we all wish we just had a little bit more time to do whatever? Ideally, it's ideal to let your skincare marinate on your face, if you have a fan, or just give it like a couple minutes between steps. I'm afraid that when I go in with that primer, it might pill a little bit. So let's just try something else. Let's do, before I put a little bit of primer, and maybe I won't put this primer all over my face. Maybe I'll just put it on my cheeks and my, this area. So before we go in with that primer, let's let the serum and the magic cream sit for a while and do a little bit of some NARS Under Eye Brightener, which I use often. It's in shade Night Swan. It is one of my favorite products. It's got a very nice matte formula. I put it on my lids as a sort of primer for my lids, but let me tell you, this product, this Wonder Cloud eyeshadow, it claims to have a built-in primer. So that's kind of nice. I mean, that's really nice, right? I don't need much of it, so we're just gonna cover up a little bit. I don't know. I made some progress. It's just if I just keep tapping, will it just magically apply and I'll just be done? Can I just tap, 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 and all right, here comes the creamy bronzer. Tap, tap, tap. It's there. I guess that only works if you're a magician. All right, I'm not exactly sure how to apply this. I usually gravitate towards applying things with my fingertips from the back of my hand. I'm gonna swatch this for you so you can see. It does feel, it feels moussey. I'm gonna tell you that. It's got a moussey feel to it, So it's not creamy. It feels like a mousse, if that makes sense. I don't know if my descriptions really necessarily make a lot of sense to anybody but me half the time. All right, so there we have the Wonder Cloud. And I can go in, I could put a tiny bit, I guess, on the lid and take this nice dense brush and just kind of stamp it. It's good enough. It's good enough for me. Is it good enough for you? Let's go in with a little bit of the primer. No scent at all. So this is supposed to be radiant. It's gonna give me, I'm assuming, a bit of a glow. I'm not gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow today. I do like to use that, but I am just in an extreme hurry. Gonna get a little bit of this NARS creamy bronzer, because I just love this stuff. I feel like it really gives me a little bit of color on these really cold and dark winter days. It's just like, okay, I can't complain, because like every day now moving forward, we're getting a little bit more sunlight. So remember that if you're someplace where it's just dark, right, and you're like, when is the summer coming? It's coming. It always will come. Like every day is bringing us more daylight. So there's that. This is my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Varnish, which this area that I am tapping this in is exactly where I target with this. It's a 2-in-1 concealer brightener, and I love to use it around my nose contour, my nose area where I have the capillary issues, which everyone does, I think, most people, in my lip contour area where I have some breakouts. All right, let's try this skin tint. I will say that it's, they say that this packaging here is 70% recycled. So the brand is clean. It's like, what do you call it? It's, you know, what do you call it? It's animal cruelty free. It's vegan. Especially this brand, the Kind and Free. It's like, let's call it a collection within Rimmel. It, I think it is their, you know, their toes that they're dipping into the water of making their brand a little bit cleaner, better for the environment, etc. So that's great, like having that sort of conscientious approach to your products. And when you're developing new formulas, okay guys, nothing is pilling. I don't have a ton of time to build this up, so that's all I'm gonna get. It's not a lot. I would like to put on more, but I don't want to overdo it, and because I don't have time to correct. So we're gonna go in and put a little bit of this. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. fluffy brush. Yay! Oh, it's got a little bit of hair on it. So remember, I have like the dent side that's supposed to be for the cream. So let's just use that a little bit. I have a little bit left on the back of my hand. This dent side is supposed to be perfect for cream, and then the fluffier side is what we're going to use to this is going to be on the pigmented side. Yeah, quite pigmented. Going back with that brush, I mean, there we go. It's nice. I think that's nice. I try to stay on my upper cheeks. We're going to go over it with cream. We're going to go over it with the Fenty cream blush. I just dip my fingers in like that, and then I usually put like a little bit on my lids. It's like a real rush job. This is a real rush job. Let's go underneath the eyes with a little bit of this. This is the setting powder. It's again, like, I'm going down my T-zone. The powders, all of the reviews in the powders talk about how they are buildable and finely milled. So I mean, I can live with that. I mean, nothing is caking, right? Which is what I strive for when I put on my makeup. Like, I don't want caking. This is the bronzer, the illuminating bronzer brick. Let's just put a little bit. I'm using my angled brush. Let's just bronze it up, going a little bit under my area where I put the the blush. I'm going to go up here above. I'm just dipping in. I love these multi-tones. I just love them. I've always been a fan of them. You can just kind of go in there with a much smaller brush than I did. I'm a mess today. And you can pick your color that you want to just fine tune, you know, wherever on your skin. I need to get a little bit more of a blend because when I leave the glam station, I have to hustle to finish what I need to do to get out the door and not make you know, too much of a late go of the morning. So we've used almost everything. We've used everything, but this, let's give this a try. 60 seconds. We have to sit for 60 seconds without our lips touching. Oh God, did I do that? How do you clean this up? That's a pretty color. It's a really pretty color. All right, 60 seconds there without the lips touching. Does that mean I can't talk? This video already got. All right, I'm gonna go like this. Okay, that was me. Like, this is the new e.l.f. Lash extender, and I'm only gonna put on a little bit. It's a tubing mascara, or so I've understood from watching other people use it online. It's described as a tubing mascara, and I don't want a lot of it. I just want a little bit to get on my lids. And all right, where did this thing go? It's like a mess. Okay, let's lock this in. All right, we're locked in and we're ready to go. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if this took a little bit long, but I really wanted to try out some of these Rimmel products. I hope to see you in the next video, and I hope that you will join our Discord community over on Gen X Glam Discord, and wherever you are, whatever time of day, whatever year, whatever month, whatever hour, I hope that you are well. Take it easy.